Hi everyone. This video is going to be about builds, and in Diablo 3 we have a number of different gear loadouts. A lot of people that I play with only really play one build, but I don't. I play situational builds for different aspects of the game. So here, if we go through my builds, we've got in the top slot Greater Rift 140, which is my highest solo. That's a build for running Greater Rifts. I've also got some hybrid builds that I've put together, and they're based on other people's builds. So other people have come up with the idea, but then I tend to tweak them or adjust them. And this is one of the ones that I've come up with, which is for Nephalem Rifts. It's a gem gathering build. And it uses Nemesis braces, which means you get elites spawning on pylons. So not good if you're in a bounty, but very good if you're in a group running Nephalem Rifts. We have a speed build for Nephalem Rifts. We have a comet build that is actually it's supposed to be the same as that one. So that's actually a spare one. And then a Nephalem Rift solo bounty, and this build, this is the one that I want to focus on, because no one is making this type of build. Now I tend to synergize, and that means that I make something, or I do something where I can accomplish multiple things at the same time. So I don't want to do just one thing, I want to do two things. If I'm doing two things, then I'm doubling up. And this build is an example of that. This is a synergistic build, and it's for Nephalem Rifts, for solo and bounties, and I'll show you quite what that means. So if we go through the gear, it's basically got the Tower Rasher set, which is supported by, yes, I appreciate that, which is supported by the Ring Royal Gandra. So we don't need 6 pieces, we only need 5. We have the Broken Crown, so every time a gem drops, a gem of the same colour that's in the helm will also drop. Okay, so we'll always get a yellow gem drop. Most of the builds this season tend to use this. They tend to use the All Guild's power set, which gives additional damage dealt and reduced damage taken. But for T16, Torment 16, we don't need that level of protection. In fact, there's going to become a big thing in a minute, okay? And that is, so instead we're not using that bracer and shoulder combo, we're going to use Pauldrons of the Skeleton King, which, let's say we take fatal damage and we die, there is a chance, doesn't define what that chance is, that we'll be resurrected. So we won't die, but we'll get a health regen instead. Wars of Shen arm guards. Every time you break something, these make you go faster. So this build is a little bit about speed. It makes you run faster. What else? I'm avoiding that. We're going to come to that. Convention of Elements is a 200% damage increase on, well, up to 200. We get 198% here on the Tower Rasher Wizard, because it does all. Thank you, Kerry. It does all types of damage, so that's a constant damage increase. And I've used the Avarice band because it has a massive gold radius pickup. So as we pick up gold, we're going to basically pick up gold wherever it is on the screen, and that feeds into this thing, right? The gold wrap. Every time we pick up gold, we gain armor for 5 seconds, equal to the gold amount picked up. And we're going to pick up a lot of gold. We're basically going to become invulnerable as long as we're picking up gold. So for boss fights, this tends to fall off, but for general roaming around, it's very good. Yes. So, how do we increase the amount of gold? We increase the amount of gold with the Boon of the Hoarder, which is a gem that's socketed into this ring. So, Boon of the Hoarder, 100% on chance on killing an enemy to cause an explosion of gold. So we're going to get a lot of gold coming from this. So this build is about getting lots of gold. It's about gaining lots of toughness on the gold wrap. It's about gaining gems which go into make augments, and augments are these additional things here. We have this 625 intelligence, countersounds despair, rank 125. That's a rank 125 gem applied to this piece of gear as an intelligence boost, and that's what. And you need 3 flawless royal gems of the right colour to be able to make an augment. So we want a lot of yellow gems. So this build was basically, I don't know what it was. I think it was just like a standard Nephalem Rift build, but I tweaked it. So let's go and run first of all Nephalem Rift and show you how that works. So how does it work for a Nephalem Rift? We need a particular helper. We're going to have our Enchantress. And our Enchantress has some gear. She has Nemesis Bracers, which are, every time we click on a pylon, are going to spawn an elite, so we'll be able to progress faster. She has a flavour of time, so every time we click on a pylon, it's going to double the amount of time that it's going to stay around for. She also has a boost to gold. She has a boost to shrine effects, so every time we click on a pylon, it's going to stay around for 10 minutes. It will last for the entire rift, or for an entire bounty. So these are all very good things when you're playing solo. So we have additional attack speed, experience. We want keystones. Oh, she doesn't have. Right. So let's get this working. Right. This is broken currently. Kane's Insight. We need 3-piece bonus. When a greater rift keystone drops, so a 25% chance the next one to drop. We need that. We don't really need the damage from our Oculus ring, so we're going to take that off. I'm going to take that off. We need a gem. We're going to give her a ring of royal grandeur. That one. Oh, that's a standard. Get rid. That one. So we don't need that. We don't need that. And we don't need that. Got some more here. I don't need that. So I'm keeping these because they're ancient. We'll put that back. We'll get rid of those. And then we'll choose one out of here that is good. Well, she's intelligence based, so we don't want dexterity. We don't want dexterity. We don't want dexterity, so we've got a choice of 2. She can die, so this one's ideal, right? Intelligence, vitality, attack speed, life per hit. I think I'm probably going to roll off the attack speed. And we need a socket. We need a socket in this ring because we're going to put in the gem, which will that's this esoteric alteration, which gives her a non-physical damage reduction because she can die. Okay, there we go. Got that. Inventory and skills. Put the Rorg in. And now we'll see. There we go. We've got the 3-piece bonus. So the Ring of Royal Grandeur boosts the set 1 less than the maximum number that you need to actually make it work. So reduces the number of items needed for a set bonuses by 1 to a minimum of 2. So this is a 3-piece set. We've got Ring of Royal Grandeur, and now that she gets a 3-piece bonus, so it's going to be much better. Right. Do you know, I've been running with her for so long in that misconfiguration. But there you go. Right, so we're going to run a Nephalem Rift. And this is where you get rift keystones, some gear. Remember, we're based around this. Oh no, I've got the wrong cell. Hang on. Let's go back and change. Still got the Great Rift set on. Right, solo. There we go. Let's get in there. So this is where you gain keys to run rifts. And initially I'm going to be quite squishy. I'll turn the sound down a little bit. It's not a bit loud. Okay. Initially I'm going to be a bit squishy. But as I pick up gold, I'm going to become more and more tanky. And you'll see this because I'm going to go and stand in an explosion. I mean, we want to complete these as quickly as possible. You can see I'm not clicking on the gold, it's just, the gold is just on the floor, we do have to click on that. But wherever the gold is on the screen, it's just going to pick up as I move. Now, maybe not activate my skills properly yet, let's do that. I'm so overpowered for this that I don't even need to be properly playing it. If we actually have a look at my toughness now, it's 292 billion. It dropped down to 200 million. As I pick up gold, there we go. As I pick up gold, I'm just going to get more and more tanky. I'm basically unkillable. So I can stand in that grotesque explosion, not a problem. Stand all that, doesn't matter. Kill that, doesn't matter. Let's have a nice explosion somewhere. Demonstration of tankiness. There we go. Let's go and stand there. See? Impervious. This is just absolutely the perfect build to play for Nephalem rifts. We have our Enchantress with us, who's given us bonuses from her gear. So if you're soloing, you're getting all those bonuses. Very nearly done here. That elite, and then we'll be done. Where is he? He's dead already. Right. So let's go back and tidy up. And then what we can do is we can take exactly this same build and we can go and join a public party and go and do a bounty. Now ordinarily you'd need a very specific build for a bounty. This one works for both. Puzzle ring, thank you. Close that. Impressive. Okay, so that's the Nephalem rift. Got some keys. We have 104 keys. Now we're going to go and join a public bounty. So, leave game. Change it over to public. Join the game. So now we're going to be in a game with a load of other people. Now I don't get my helper, so I don't have the benefit of nemesis bases, and that's fine. Actually, that's desirable. This looks as if they're already underway. I'm just going to jump in. Go there. And the whole idea of public bounces is you want to complete these as quickly as possible. So I don't have my health anymore. So I don't have the benefit of her gear. But I'm getting my tankiness from the gold. So as long as I'm not in a boss fight, I'm still quite tanky. Kill all enemies in the castle dead, so I have to kill everybody here.
Arcane power.
Where are they hiding? There. So let's jump to the next place. Kill Queen Arane. We have to complete all these exclamation marks on the map for 5 acts. So this is why I run public bounties. Oh dear, we lost somebody. But we gained somebody. So we want to complete these as quickly as possible.
I don't have enough arcane power.
So you can see the way I'm moving on this, I'm stepping around.
I am unstoppable.
Ignore that. I need to kill Queen Arane. Go. Have to wait for everybody to cancel, and then I'm in on my own. She's dead. Pick up the gems. Let's find the next one. That person's in there. I'll go for that one. Kill 100 mobs. Shun off the pool. So, killing the mobs helps meet the criteria for success, and picking up the gold makes me impervious to damage. Right, I'm just following the arrow really. Okay, so we've got the major objective, now we just need another 2 mobs and then we're done, so that's good. So I need some space to get out. So, that person's on there, I'll have a look at Act 2, kill Samash. Okay, let's try that again. Act 2, kill Samash. What? I'm gonna go and hide. So they're interrupting me, I can't pull out. Okay.
With some reluctance that I write on the Seven Lord.
Need more time.
He's dead. I need to make sure I kill 50 mobs.
Still waiting.
go. I can click on a pile and without an elite spawning. Thank you. All done. Alright, then we go to Ezra's layer. So next one, kill resultant tool. Want everybody to say no. Yeah, thank you. This is by far the most efficient way to do bounties. Everybody runs their own bounty and you do it in 1/4 of the time. It's like having 4 helpers. Sorry, 3 helpers. Because of course the 4th one is you. Right. That one.
Need more time.
50 mobs.
Not a dare attack me.
Anyway.
Still waiting.
Don't need agent. Okay. Cursed moons. That person just died.
Need more time.
Oh yeah, so this is the point, right? So I click on chest and then hang on a minute. Why are there 2 people in here? Why? Oh, because it's the last thing. Excellent.
Not ready yet. Need more time.
There we go. Just gonna kill this.
Still waiting.
All good. Job done. All done. Super. So that's one build that can be used for both Nephalem Rifts and for bounties.
The world, there are more bounties.
And now they'll all be handed in. One, two, three. There's 2 more bounties to hand in. People haven't done them.
Your deeds should go to waste.
Act 3. 4. 5. Let's see if anybody leaves for all handed in.
Here,
There we go.
My ally has left. The enemies I face will be weaker now.
Ruby. Let's see what we got.
I can't carry anymore.
No primals.
My bags are full. My ally has left. The enemies I face will be weaker now.
A lot of this is garbage, actually. So we're doing it for the crafting materials, right? Which are these things. They're used for reforges, and hopefully to get a decent helm or decent gloves, decent shoulders. See, I've got ancient shoulders, or an ancient helm, or primal even. But mostly I'm doing it for the materials, the bounty materials. And the gold, and the gems.
I can't pick up anything else.
So I've got some gems. I need to spend off some blood shards.
Use a new item of what? I didn't even know I had that thing. Don't forget, luck
I can't carry
always
anymore.
changes.
Ideally, I'm looking for a pair of primal boots. Not as good as the ones I've got on. Pick those up.
Hello there.
Spend some more.
What a steal. What? I didn't even know I had that thing.
I can't pick up anything else.
Brilliant. Okay, well, that's it. And that's the demonstration that this build is very versatile. Okay, super tanky. Gold wrap. And just rakes in the currency. So we've got about, I don't know, 500,000 gold from that. 500 million gold from that. And we get gems, which are needed for the augments. It's all good. It's all good. One build. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.